When the pioneers were asked to travel across the country, they were advised to bring many supplies. Among those supplies were quilts. The women knew that supplies might not be easily available when they got to their destination, so they did much of their quilting before their journey. Pioneer women quilted out of necessity, not only for warmth, but for safety and comfort. Quilts were used by pioneers in many ways along the trail, ranging from being used as walls to protection against attacks from Indians they encountered along the way. When the women arrived at their destination, they now had time to make new quilts. They were very resourceful. They used old scraps of clothing, small extra pieces of fabric, and even the inside seams of old clothing, as Elizabeth Jackson Reed did. One woman, Emma Jean Schertz Liston, even created a quilt out of old vests. She gathered the vests from her husband, her sons, and possibly even her neighbors. Quilting ranges greatly in style. There are endless patterns that have been created, varying from simple to extremely complex. Quilters can use any shape to create a quilt, but the most common for pioneer women were the diamond and square shapes. Floral designs were achieved by means of applique, which allows any shape imaginable to be quilted. Using a variety of these shapes and techniques, quilters were able to create stunning designs. Because creating a large quilt was a daunting task, many women would often gather together and work collectively. This gathering was known as a quilting bee. Quilting bees served not only the purpose of finishing the quilt, but also gave the woman a chance to get out of the house. Quilting quickly became an art form. Contemporary quilting began as the necessity to quilt diminished. Quilting transformed from something that was necessary to a means of storytelling, decoration, and even artwork. Young originally created quilts out of old work clothes during the time of the Civil Rights Movement. Those quilts are part of an art exhibit that have been featured in many museums, including the Smithsonian. For Annie, quilting was part of her history. It has now become an art form. Faith Ringgold is an excellent example of using quilts for storytelling. She created a 3-panel quilt to commemorate the 9/11 attacks with the help of New York City students. Her works effectively combine painting, quilting, and storytelling, and have been exhibited in many major museums around the world. Quilting is a tradition that has long been practiced by many women with a range of styles. It is one of the most diverse and varied art forms. Over time, quilting has become so much more than just trying to stay warm.